it may be something, especially if you're an agri-technician, you did whatever thing in agriculture, it may challenge most of the things that you learned. So stay back and follow. This is Kombe Integrated Ranch. We call this the Kombe Integrated Ranch method, the KIR method of managing a plantation. Today I want to tell you how you can plant your farm from suckers. So follow those tips I'm going to give you very well. It's going to be of help to you, and it's going to be of help to so many people. So follow me. Let's go down to the farm. Let me show you how you can actually plant your plantation, a new plantation, just from using your suckers. You see, we want to use natural things around us. Beef is not, a lot of local farmers don't know. So since the objective of this channel is also to encourage many people to go into farming, and then stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, relax. Today, I want to share on the principles of how you can replant your suckers, meaning the suckers that you are actually pruning from your farm. How you can replant those suckers, and the best practices the best things you need to know in order for you to replant these suckers. So stay tuned, don't go. It's going to be a great experience. It's good that there are many ways that they do plantains, especially regenerating here. They do pith, they do also direct suckers, as we are doing here. I think in order to talk about pith that many people don't know, let me show you how you can actually replant your suckers, the way that you can succeed. Because many local farmers here, maybe they don't even know what is pith, but since these videos and many people that sometimes get suckers from us, they have been requesting, they really want to know. Sometimes I struggle. Some people they come and carry big beds like this one. They want to take to the farms. The transportation cost is expensive and all those things. Let me show you the simple ways and the best ways for you to do it. That's really going to help you. Stay tuned. Please don't go. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is 2025. This same area is where I did the video last year. Those of you that watched the video how to effectively prune your plantains, I think if you see the farm is still younger. The only difference in this thing is that I am the one that have become old, because I think 1 year have increased in my age. But actually the farm is very much young. It's still a young farm. So I gave you the secret on keeping, also how to keep your own plantation always very young like mine. To a professional, de-leafing is not just de-leafing. When you are doing de-leafing, you are actually controlling the next set of your farm. When you are doing de-leafing, you are also controlling your suckers. Prolification means you don't want to allow too many suckers. With that also you control your production. So de-leafing is not just de-leafing. You can do well to watch the video how to effectively prune your plantains. Now let us go into business. Let me show you how you can replant your plantain suckers. The best way of doing it. Well, this is a sucker that we remove. After I will clean this one like that. When you clean it very well, I want you to note the practices, and then I'll cut it. If you notice, I do the cutting, it's slantic, it's not straight, so that much rain should not come and stay at the top here. When it's raining, it has to run through so that it doesn't create rotting. When you do, that's why you have to cut it like this, so that rainwater will not stand there. When it hits, it runs normally, and it will be free. Now, a lot of people, rather than for you to carry something very heavy, always reduce it. This is a big sucker that I bring it down to this very small one like that. When it's very small like this, don't bother to go and carry very heavy things far away. I see people coming here to carry. Instead, when we dress it like this, because one of the good practices when you dress like this is that there is no disease. Even if this sucker is attacked, when you have cleaned it very well like this, you realize that there will be no disease. There's nothing. The bottom is really clean. You see that there is no traces of any infection, which is very important. You know that you are planting clean suckers that are very clean. And also, if you have to transport these particular suckers from one place to the other, these small ones makes it easier. You can put about, let's say 300 of these ones just in a single Saxamoto, a single 100 kg, sorry. You can put about 300 of these suckers like that, just in a single 100 kg. See how small it is. I think with this you can transport it easily, right? Now let me do the planting here. I want to explain to you how you put this one on the ground, because some people, they are afraid to go this small, because they think that when they do very small like this, when they do it small, when they plant, they are going to lose it. It will not survive. It will die. Uh, they are not going to have it the next year, and that's why they prefer to carry those big ones. No, don't worry. The problem is not in the size of these plantains, of this plantain sucker. The problem is maybe the way that you are actually doing your planting. Here we give tips on farming. You know, there's always a difference between a farmer and a gardener, right? Many people here, they do gardening. You that you are planting just one plantains behind your house is different from what we are doing here. This is managing a plantation. To manage a plantation is different. We want to set up a plantation. The practices must be very different, because somebody that just wants to plant maybe 10 plantains, 20 behind the house, that one is different. You just want to do a small home gardening, and in your garden you put your plantains there. That's okay. But here we give practices on farming. That's why in Africa we confuse between farmers and gardeners. No, here we talk about Kombe Integrated Ranch is a farm, it's an agro-industrial farm. We are here to encourage people to set up plantations, to set up farms that they can manage. Now, let me plant this sucker very easily. You can either use this for infilling, you can also use it to set up a new farm. I just want to create this space and plant, and I will ask our cameraman so that she should come closer, so that we all will see how I'm going to plant these plantains. You can do your hole, maybe just it can be, let's say, 25 centi all round. The depth should be just about 20. Plantains don't need to go down so deep. It's not good for you to take plantains for it to take it right down. No, don't do it. And this is July. In Cameroon, in July is a month where a lot of people they are planting plantains. A lot of you are asking already. There are some of you have been able to help, and others are still in my waiting list. Don't worry, just because of time. I'm certainly going to come to you. Don't bother. I'm going to send you all what you need, so that you can also start up and become a successful farmer like myself. Now, this is it. The hole is okay. See, I've just taken down the. I'll take this way. If you measure this, this should just be about 20. I'm doing it roughly because I've been doing it all the time. But you can measure. You can decide to measure 25 all round by 20 is enough hole for your plantains. You see here, we give you practices that works. We don't want to give you things that those kind of things that you cannot maybe learn it. It may not be so much of help to you, or it becomes so stressful for you to actually implement. We give you actually what that works for a plantation. This plantation that you are seeing is 6 years. I posted this last year, right? 2024. It's the same farm, and here are we again this year, almost the same thing. It's as if the farm is a very young farm, of which is a farm that has been for 6 years. So this farm that you see, part of it I did beef also, and also, but 80% of this farm is this same suckers that I'm showing you right now. So if I've planted and I'm succeeding, you also, if you plant, you are also going to succeed. Now take a look on how I am actually putting it on the ground. Plantains, you don't just plant it on the ground. Planting it, you also know how, you need to know how to put it in the soil. This one, you see, when I am to cut it, you have an at the end that you actually cut this. You don't just cut it also randomly. You see where this is a complete comb. This is a complete comb of these plantains. So you have to cut it from here. You don't cut it behind here like that. No, you plant plantains like this, because putting it on the soil, that's how it goes. Like this one, as I've cut it like that, that's what I actually followed here. And now I'm going to put it in the soil. You see, if you notice, I tilted it a little bit facing, because here I'm already following the direction where the sun rises from this farm. When you plant your plantain, do well to plant it. This part that you have actually cut, it should face where the sun in your farm is rising. It's very, very important that you follow this, because when the sun is rising, the early sun in the morning hits directly where the machete, where you actually cut off, especially the stem, this stem of the plantain, it should hit there. It helps it grows very well. And if you program your plantains like that and plant all your farm in a way that you till it the same way, all of it facing the rising of the sun, you realize that even at production, your plantains will also produce, the bunches goes almost all of them are the same direction. It's very important that you note. Now, how do you feel the earth? How do you do the filling? As I've planted this like that, remember also when you do a hole like this, you can put manure. You can put in organic manure, especially at this first stage of planting. Mostly it's organic manure that is good, because fertilizer, it will not help these plants. These plants has about 3 weeks to be able to regenerate and start coming up. So even if you put fertilizer now, you will just be wasting that fertilizer. It's always good to allow the plant about 2 months after planting, at least 1 month, 2 weeks, or 2 months, 8 weeks after planting, between 6 to 8 weeks for you to apply your first fertilizer application if you really want to do fertilizer application. So now the best thing to use is just manure. You can also use, so here in Cameroon, you can use some wood ash. You can also use maybe if you are aware that these people are milling oil. I want to use local things that can help you, a local farmer, to succeed. I don't want to bring big grammars here and things that you will not even understand what I'm talking about. Just get that and you put a little bit in the hole. That also helps to, the alkalinic nature of this wood ash, or maybe the waste where the mill oil, they mix wood ash there. That alkalinic nature helps to repel a lot of nematodes that will not start worrying your plantains very early. Some people, they will say them, you may treat this. Well, if you clean it well, treating or not treating does not have much, because today we have even liquid. We have liquid nematicides that you can use at any time. So it doesn't matter at this stage. For me, just clean it well. Let there be no infection on these plantains, and now you do the planting. This is how I feel the earth here. With this one, all this ground, I'm not going to put it inside anymore. No. You see, I just put small ground like that under. Very small, not much. If you see the way I've covered these plantains, after, because it should be inside your this thing. For me, my sun always comes up this way, so that's why I've tilled it a little bit. And you put very small ground. That small ground like that is enough for that plantain. Remember, plantains generally are not plants that love to go right deep inside the ground. Unlike what they have always taught us that you see where you are planting, you have to dig very deep. If you plant plantains, and no matter how deep you go, you are not even instead going to have a good result if you go very deep. It's good to plant plantains just about 25 centi within the soil. At the end of the day, the plantain will still come up, whether you like it or not. Plantains is not bananas. When it's bananas goes down. But when you are into plantain farming, know that plantains is not that plant that wants to grow beneath the soil. It doesn't. It always comes up. We can look. Let's look on all the other ones that were planted. Look at these plantains. Come closer. You see where it's starting now. You see where the stem, that's the comb starts. The comb have almost come out all completely. It's not inside within the soil. You come and look, this one is the same thing. Almost all, they are out. So this plantains plant is not a plant that want to grow needs that you bury. Don't bother to bury plantains. No. I visit some of my farmers, I see them burying their plantains. It's not a good practice for me. It's not. For me, you are wasting time for nothing. The time that you should have planted maybe 1,000 plantains, you are there struggling to plant just 1 or 200. Don't do that. Plant it just 25 centimeters is enough. When you dig, you meet the red soil, leave it there. Just 25 centimeters, that's very, very enough. I don't know if this video have been, you are finding this video interesting. If it's going to be of help to you, do well to like, subscribe to this channel, share so that we can help many people. This is also my monthly update. Remember, I told you people I'm going to do monthly update, right? I did the one for June. This is July. So don't be expecting to have a video anymore in July. But leave your comments, leave your questions. I'm going to answer. You can also always call me. My number is on the description of this channel. You can take my number. That's my WhatsApp. You get to me on WhatsApp. I always encourage that you give me a video call, because generally sometimes I don't want that people disturb me a lot out of experience. But nevertheless, I love those friends that have been calling. I believe also some of you that you have talked with me and I've helped you. Let me know. The ones also that you are thinking to, please do well to call. This is Kombe Integrated Ranch. We are doing so many different things. We are into farming. It's an agro-industrial farm. We do dairy cattle. Kombe Integrated Ranch, July 2025. We are doing de-leafing. De-leafing to a professional is not just de-leafing. There's a lot that you do. At the same time, you have to control the suckers, the amount of suckers each plantains we have. You control the next generation in your farm, the next set of plantains in your farm, and also you do your de-leafing. can see the farm is doing pretty well. Here we meet Diane. Diane is a student that came in on internship. She said in a world where youths want to give in so much to social media, others go into bike riding and many things which are not bad, but she said she wants to be a farmer, and not just a farmer, but a farmer with a difference that understand the technicalities in it. That's why you can see Diane doing pruning perfectly, ensuring that the plantain plantation come out very well. This is the prune section. This section is not yet prune, but we'll be getting there very soon to make sure it's clean like this. Especially in Africa, where women, most especially, they don't give in too much into farming. To them, like, it's not their thing. They just think of getting married or so. But Diane says, no, I want to make a difference. I want to create my space. I want to know what agriculture is all about. Talk less of plantain. Among the many farm schools that she could, many farms that she could go for internship, she chose Kombe Integrated Ranch. Kombe Integrated Ranch is among the few farms in Cameroon that practices integrated farming. Here we do many different variety of things. We are into poultry, we are into dairy cattle, we do perinas, we have farms, we have rubber plants, we have many different things. So she chose Kombe Integrated Ranch. In fact, coming here is not free. She did all she could and ensure that she should come and fine-tune her skills out here in Kombe Integrated Ranch. In a space that I can allow for just this demonstration. Next month I'm going to remove it, then I will destroy. So you watch out my next video next month. I will certainly show this one before I talk about other things in this plantain plantation. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Kombe Integrated Ranch, this is July. Our milk project is still ongoing very well. It's good to be a farmer. This is milk. The fridge is full. That's milk. This other one is this one that you see is oil, dairy oil. Very soon we are going to be frying chips using dairy oil. So we are going to use that not too long from now to also do our chips using dairy oil. This is Kombe Integrated Ranch. Fresh dairy milk. If you are passing through this area, please make sure you enjoy this good product. You can only find this in Kombe Integrated Ranch. This is palms harvesting. Kombe KR. They are harvesting. This is a great harvester. He's the one doing all the harvesting here. Yes, as you see like that.
Good day, good day. So we are in the nursery and this is what we got, the Malaysian palms. Specifically, this is the super gene, and from all what we can see, it's that the plants are fully ready. So we are expecting all your orders. We are here for you.